Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Crafty Army Live with myself, Caroline. Just wait for people to come in. Just wait for people to join. Have a drink of my tea. Hey, Andrea. Thank you for joining me this evening. You're back from your holidays and ready to get back crafting. Oh, good for you, Andrea. Not had our holidays yet. This our summer ones. We had one in the spring. Hey, Becky. Thanks for joining me. Lovely to see you. Well, it's the weather's changed a bit as well. Where did you get to, Andrea? Anywhere nice? I've opened my window a bit because it is still warm. So you can hear the dogs bark. It's not our dog, but you can hear a dog bark. We don't have a dog, but you can hear the dog barking outside. I did a live the other day and all the sheep must have come to our fence and were bad. A Baltic cruise. Wow, that sounds amazing. Have to show us all your photographs, Andrea. That sounds fantastic. Never been on a cruise ever, but I'm not very good on the sea. I get seasick. I don't have sea legs. My husband does. He's great on the sea, but I'm terrible. I like the old terra firma. I do. I like that. Working with Into the Garden and You Do You. Now, I don't know if you guys know, these are on special offer for £10 each at the moment. So it's worth grabbing. Like, then it's very hard to get hold of things you want to get. There's a few Imala ones I'd like that I've not got. And of the older collections. So I do keep my eye open for things coming up. Because it's good to have something like Into the Garden for as a background, or as, you know, a foreground with another background behind. So you don't have sea legs either, Andrea. Did you take pills? Did you take tablets? I think even with tablets I'd still be sick. They do say, though, that the ships are a lot better these days than they used to be. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll get started, I think. What I'm going to do tonight is Jane Davis did a demo on making a little album. I don't know if either of you saw that. It was on the Junk Journals group. And she did a really good job of it, and it was really interesting, and she was using envelopes to make her journal. Well, tonight I want to use envelopes, the black ones, and they're from Stamps by Me, and let me get the measure. They measure 6 inch by 8.5 inch. But it is a nice little thing to do. So you open it up. Let me just pop these stamps to one side. You open it up, and all you do is you're going to place that inside there. I suppose I should have used white envelopes. You'd have seen better, wouldn't you? Yeah, it's good to learn new things. But I'm not just going to slip that in there. I'm going to wet all the glue on this side of the envelope. So I've done that. And I'm going to push it in so that it lines right up on that edge. So that was easy, wasn't it? And as you press it down, that seals it in. But of course at the back, you've still got this flap. Well, now that that one is glued in, that's not going to budge. You know, you can either cut that if you want and glue it, but what I do is I just pop it in there, slip it in the flap like that. There, you don't have to lick that bit. Now, as the card, you can have it like that, and I'm going to show you how I put the white paper on top. But if you want this as an extra, you know, to put something in, then leave it. But I'm going to glue this because I want it sealed. So I'm going to glue that edge. Just go along with me glue. Like that. And then we seal it down. Like that. And you can see. So then that opens up like a card, proper card. And as you can see, the back is all plain. You can't see anything on the back. Now, this is the magic bit. If you get an A4 on this particular size of envelope, these are actually from the top folding cards from Stamps by Me. I've not got one to hand, but so they're the top folding cards. Let me get one. Here we are. These are the top folding cards that you can get. And she does them in different colours, does so. But if you get an A4 sheet of paper, when that's done, can you see how that fits in perfectly? See how that fits in perfectly? So I'm going to glue that now. And glue that on there. I was rushing a bit tonight. Our son turned up and we hadn't had our tea. So it was, after he'd gone, it was a bit of a rush getting tea down and then getting up here to do this. So that's sealed down there now. But obviously I need to score down the middle. So I'm going to use my, and on the join lines, we just get those lined up on the machine. Or I mean, or you can use a tool or your scoring board, whichever you want to use. And just go up with your scoring tool, like that. Let me just pop this over here. And then you're going to fold it over. And using a bone tool, mine's gone AWOL. Here we are. Just sharpen that edge, like that. And then you've got your inside of your card all done, ready to stamp. Like that. This is good for doing samples, Becky. Use up all your envelopes. And it saves using blank cards. And then you can dress up the outsides. I had some paper from a pad I got from the range, and I liked this this bubble paper of it. I mean, if you don't have to get this, just grey colour, and then with your white ink and you know, your circle. Oh, hiya Nola, nice to see you, thanks for joining us. We've just been making this one I stamped earlier with Trust the Next Chapter, and we fit an envelope inside another one, and I didn't glue that bit, so I'll glue that bit. Okay, there we are. So I've cut out some of these patterned papers for the front and one for the back. So I've got two. So this one's going to go on the front. And I'm going to be using, I mentioned earlier that these are on special offer. There's this one and the You Do You one as well. But they're on offer for £10 each. So it's worth getting while you can before they're all gone. So the top of the card, I'm going to stamp with the Into the Garden. Makes for a beautiful card, this stamp. You can use it on its own, or you can put a nice scene or a background behind it. But for this card, I just want it on its own. Did you get this one, Nola? Did you get this stamp, Nola, when you were at the shop? Going to stamp with my VersaFine Claire. My VersaFine Black Onyx, sorry, not Claire. Oh, I know what you mean, Nola. Well, it's worth going on the How to Craft Network, because both of those birthday one, the celebration birthday one's on offer as well, and the jumbled up one for doing backgrounds is on there as well, and they're all for £10. So fill your boots, as they say. So that's come up quite nice. So I'm just going to do a bit of colouring on that, and I want to do it in the greys, keeping it with the greys. This is the excuse me, Pro Marker grey. So starting off light. Does it keep going off? Mine seems to... Did you get the celebration one, did you, Nola? Good for you. That's better. Just want to take the background colour out and get this in a little bit darker. And this is the that's the Cool Grey 4. Let's see what I've got. This is the 2, Full Grey 2. Again, going a little bit darker and shading. This is the 3. And under the tree there, does it keep stopping? Mine, I noticed it comes up on my screen as that it keeps stopping. Facebook is a blinking pain, isn't it? It really is. Carley's on Create and Craft on Saturday with Dalton Manor, and that's the, I think that's going to be the Christmas collection of cardstock. It's really good quality. It is fantastic. Just going to go down these bars here just to give a bit of a shadow and around the edge, just to make it pop out a little bit more 3D. Keeping a steady hand. This is the CG4. Let me see that and down. That better. Facebook have been saying that they're going to get rid of the lives. I think after like 30 days. So once people, after 30 days, a bit naughty, isn't it? And you've gone to the trouble of doing things. It's a shame. A real shame. There we are. I'm going to get my Imala pen. There. I've been messing about on glitter and it's got the end, I think. That's better. I think the signal went again then. Well, it can't be storms, can it? Just going around the scroll of the wrought iron to highlight. I colour the branching. I'm leaving it like this. I want to go for a grey theme. Are we back? Or are we gone? Do all the leaves in a white to highlight them. Just highlight the places that you think need highlighting and I'll bring it out. It's on a grey background. You really can got a tone on it to bring out that gate. Or am I playing on my own? Nothing new there. So a bit of highlight there. Do the leaves. And there. Fantastic pen this, isn't it? I love it. What have I stamped on paper? The you mean the stamp Into the Garden stamp, or the paper I got from, I think it was the Range. It was, yeah, it was the Range, and it's called You Will Move Mountains, and it's had all the different ones in, like this. It has all the knitted ones in, which look fantastic, and that one was in there. And I'm going to stick that on now. I stamped inside with Trust the Next Chapter Because You Are the Author, which I got from the Poppy Bouquet stamp. Yeah, and the back of it has all the wood design. I really don't particularly like double-sided paper pads, because you find it difficult using one side when you like both sides. It's a bit of a conundrum, isn't it? Hi, Amanda. Let me just refresh the page because I can't see you that you joined. Hi, Amanda. How are you doing? Lovely. Thank you very much for joining us. So I'm going to pop that on there. We've been making a card with envelopes, using 2 envelopes. So that's going on the front. It's gone on nicely. And then we're going to do the back. So again, I'm using sort of lighter bits. And I'm going to use You Do You. And she's going to go there. And at the top, I'm going to use the sentiment that comes with it. It says, "Hello, gorgeous." If you missed the beginning, Amanda, you can always watch it back after, or while we're able to at the moment. I was just saying that Facebook may be stopping that facility. I don't know if they'll stop lives completely. It will be sad if they do, because people enjoy them. They really do. I like watching lives myself. And I mentioned that Carley's back on Create and Craft on Saturday. Not too sure what time it is, but I'm sure she'll put a message up. But they're doing all the Christmas card stock. So, hey Maria. Yeah, my husband's been watching the cricket on his phone these past few days. I've been a grass widow. And you, he says he's a crafting widow. Yeah. that's come up really nice, hasn't it? So both these stamps that I'm using are on the £10 offer over on the How to Craft Network. So I'll pop those on there. And we'll get her coloured up now. I think it's do you think so? Yeah, I suppose so. A little bit like snow. I thought it looked like bubbles. But yeah, I suppose it could be a bit of a snowy scene, couldn't it? We could put snow on the top, couldn't we? Yeah, good idea, good thinking, Nola. So I'm going to do her skin colour. So we're having a little bit of colour on the back. The front is staying grey, but the back, I think it's nice this that you can do up the front and the back. You know, getting a card where the front and the back. Is the signal still dropping? What a nuisance, isn't it? If it's not very good even on a watch back, I'll put this on my YouTube as well on how about doing the card and what I've done. So I'm just putting a bit of shading around her face. Don't be startled when you get a bit of dark, introducing a bit of dark. As with all alcohol inks, they lighten. And then you can blend in as well. So I'll blend that in now as well. Pop a bit of blusher on her cheeks. And blend that in. It could be somewhere that maybe they're getting a storm. I don't know. How annoying. Typical, isn't it? Give her a bit of lippy. Don't worry, guys, if you've got to go, because it... What a nuisance, isn't it? Put a bit of highlight on her lips and on her glasses. You can always watch back when you can. I wanted to show you something as well after for your journaling. But we'll go with the grey on her dress. Drop my lid. Internet anyway. Thanks, Nola. Yeah, mine keeps flashing on and off. So there's obviously a problem somewhere with signalling to do with Facebook. Whether it's storms, I don't know. I just don't know. As they say, carry on regardless. Carry on and keep smiling. on that. Do a darker grey just under there. A little bit under a belt. I'm sorry it keeps going off. I don't know what the answer to it is with Facebook at all. I think because there are so many lives going on these days, I think they struggle with usage, that they run out of whatever it is, space in outer space. Do you think it's the weather? No, could be. Right, I'll do a bit of highlight. I bought today at my local craft shop, so I'm just going to try it on the hair. You're not going to see it much on here, but it's a fantastic silver. Really gorgeous. Like that. I'm going to use, because I need a larger area, I'm going to use Posca, because I want a hair white to show up on this. With streaks of silver. I don't really want to put yellow on, even though it will show up nice and bright. I think the white's going to show up better. Blame everything. Well, we're British, Nola. We do blame everything. We moan when it's cold, we moan when it's hot. And it has to be done. There she is. I just want to go around the edge of her with my, this is the grey 3. So just to go around the edge to give her a bit of a drop shadow. Hate things flat. Hate how images flat. Looking flat. So again, bit of a stick. Just go around. And it's just made her pop out a little bit, hasn't it? Like that. I'm going to pop her on the back of the card. So we've got the nice gate on the front, inside it's all stamped, and then on the back. Thank you, Amanda. It's a gorgeous stamp, isn't it? Pop her on there. And that just fits nicely. I'm going to pop her an earring on. I got a little just a small diamante for her earring there. Because we can dollop the back as much as we can dollop the front, eh? And on the front, I've done just for you flower stamp, and that's a sentiment from Sunflower. That was on offer as well. You need to go over and check everything that's on offer. Grab them while you can. Oh, thank you, Amanda. It's very kind of you. Yes, I'm a big Imala fan. So that's gone on to there like that. When you open the card, you've got the sentiment, and on the back, you've got more artwork. I might just have time now to show you the thing I wanted to show you for with your journals. I won't be a second. This is from this paper is from the Imala Prestige collection. I'm very partial to it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this lengthways. I want it, sorry, 9.5 inch. I want to make a note of these sizes. Ah, yeah, absolutely, Amanda. I love Stampanori, gorgeous. And then to 3.5. So you've got 9.5 here, and then you want to go to 3.5. Okay. We were saying, Amanda, that you know, when you're on a design team, you use a lot of card blanks. That by using up your old envelopes like this, you know, so you turn it round and you're going to score at 2.5. Score at 2.5 like that. Two and a half, and then turn it round and score at 3.5. Hopefully I've got my sizes right here. Then you're going to bend that one up and bend that one down. So you what have I done here? Have I done it wrong? Oh, it is 9.5, that, isn't it? Is it 9.5? Yeah, it's 9.5. Is that 2.5? Right. That shouldn't be on there. So that one, 2.5 and 2.5. 9.5. Okay. The top bit goes down like that, and you're going to get your punch, and you're just going to punch only halfway, not a full hole, but just nip the edge of it like that. Can you see how it's got that little pipit out there? Put black cardstock under, you can see that pipit out there. Yeah, exactly, Amanda. And how many blank envelopes have we got, eh? And it's a shame. So what you want, like, it's an ordinary paper clip, and you want to push that down into that hole and have the short edge going on the back, but leaving a little bit over the top. Let's put that back there. So can you see how that you've got that little metal edge over there that can go onto a page? So inside we just need to glue that. If you can, use a strong glue like the pin flare. And really glue that down. And then you can use your normal at the edge like that, just to seal it in. I mean, you can go all, sorry, you can go all over on that one. And this one, you just want to seal around the edge. One side and the other side. Not the bottom, because that's the top of your flap. Okay. And then you can dress it up however much you like. Card, like that. Making this quick because I'm trying to stay under the hour if I can. I don't keep you guys too long. So that can go there. And it's just a matter of having a play and dressing it up. But what's good about this, on this size, it holds an ATC. So if you're in the swaps and you do ATCs on any groups, do you like this, Amanda? Any groups, and you want to do an ATC partner, pop your ATC in there, and you can add a dangle if you wish, and you're dressing it up. I mean, you can add a nice little flower on, like that, nice little flower, and you can add dangles. You know what mine says? Can you see that? It says Imala. So I can pop that on there. Like that. And tie a knot. Tie it on nice and tight. Fiddly. And I will be doing a tutorial on making dangles, and what you can do is, or you can even use these tassels. You can put tassels on. I'll put all my gubbins in. Or like this one, I put a clip on it. When I did it with me, because I'm always doing jewellery making, you have this that you can clip on, and it's called a bulb clip, as in a light bulb. It's called a bulb clip, and you can clip that on and pop that onto the top like that, and you can fit your ATCs inside. But I mean, you can do them any length you want at the top, and it's not completely buried. So yeah, I thought you might enjoy that. And you can also, if you want to do it double, you can have yourself pockets on the side and pop anything in you want, like enjoy your day. Do you like that? What do you think? Bit of fun. And you can tweak it as much as you want. You can even add the brads as well. If you do it in a double, you know, like do two sides. There's so much you can do playing with that, and just enjoy it. So that's it for tonight, guys. We've had a play with journaling stuff, and we've made a nice card that's used up 2 of our stamps, the Into the Garden and You Do You. So just ideas for things to do, and use up all your stash, use up your papers. You see, these especially, any leftover papers you've got, you can make these, you know, and they're so sweet to send with your ATCs, and or even just to clip onto your journal pages, you know. Oh, you're very welcome, Andrea. You're all very welcome. I enjoy your company. It's great fun. And I'm sorry about it keep going off, but hopefully on watch back it might not do that, you know, with it being recorded. So thanks very much everyone for joining me, and see you soon. Bye bye.